Hey babes, today we'll be hitting a complete lower body including hamstrings, glutes, and quads, as well as back and biceps as well. Because we'll be hitting both lower and upper body, I'll be calling this a full body workout, but if you want to make it a true total body workout, feel free to substitute some of these exercises or add in ones that target the chest, shoulders, and triceps. This is going to be a great intermediate to advanced workout for those of you who have been going to the gym for a while and are already pretty comfortable with gym equipment and machines, but are just looking for a bit of inspiration and structure when it comes to your workouts. Starting, I'm going to do some full body foam rolling to help get blood flowing to my muscles and help my muscles feel a bit more loosened up and ready to go for my lift. For my full lower body warm-up tutorial, check out my video link in the description. It's not typical for me to do a whole leg and back and biceps workout together, but this week I wasn't able to hit the gym as much as I wanted to, so I decided to put these two workouts together. But again, I wouldn't normally make up or overcompensate for missed workouts, I just had the time and energy to do so today. First up, I'll be on the reverse hack squat machine, starting with the two warm-up sets, one with about 50% of the weight I'll be using for my working sets for 8 to 10 reps, and then another warm-up set with about 75% of the weight I'll be using for my working sets for 6 to 8 reps, taking a 1-minute rest in between. If you don't have this machine at your gym, feel free to do reverse landmine squats, front squats, or any other squat variation of your choice. Just like any other squats, make sure to position your feet on the platform so that your knees point in the same direction as your toes as you go down into the squat. Keep your spine neutral at all times and core tight to protect your back from injury. Make sure to take advantage of that extra range of motion that reverse hack squats gives you, as it truly does make a regular squat much more challenging. Avoid rounding the lower back as you hit the lowest point of the squat. Allow the weight to rest on your shoulders and avoid lifting it up with your arms. After my warm-up sets, I'll be doing 4 working sets of 6 to 8 reps at 2 RIR. RIR stands for reps in reserve, and for this instance, after completing the 8 reps in a set, you should only be able to do 2 more reps and nothing more than that. If you feel like you could easily do 3 or more reps with good form, then increase the weight you're using. I like to use RIR in my videos just to help you guys gauge the amount of weight you should be lifting and the amount of effort that should be going into each exercise, because I know it can sometimes be hard to know how much weight to be using. Progressing and having a good workout is often not about lifting heavy, but also using good form and putting intention into each rep, which is what I hope integrating RIR into these workouts will help you accomplish as well. Following, we have the leg press machine for 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps at 2 RIR. Again, at 2 RIR, you want to be using a weight where by the end of the 6 to 8 reps, you could push out only 2 more reps and nothing more than that. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself, besties, because you're probably stronger than you think. I typically choose a stance that's more narrow to target the quads a bit more. As you see my knees bend and come down to my chest, my knees come to about right above my toes, which will also make it more quad focused, which I actually basically have to do because if I move my feet up any higher, I'm not able to unrack the weight initially. But if you have longer legs than me and are able to position your feet higher so that your knees come closer to on top of your ankle as you bring your knees down to your chest, that would make it more glute focused. Make sure to use a full range of motion and get your knees as close to your chest as you can. I know it does look like my butt is coming off the seat here, which typically you don't want your lower back rounding excessively so that it's coming off the seat, but I think it's just because the booty gains are minimal right now, so it looks like that. In person, I promise I always err on the side of caution and don't perform exercises in a way that doesn't feel right or is not working the muscles that it's not supposed to work. Anyway, since we are hitting heavier weights for this one, rest for 2 to 3 minutes between each set. Next, we'll do our first back exercise. Wide grip lat pull downs for 4 sets of 8 reps at 3 RIR. At 3 RIR, you want to be able to push out only 3 more reps after the 8 reps and nothing more than that. As you perform the wide grip lat pull downs, make sure to bring the bar down to just right under your chin and not excessively lower than that in order to best target the back muscles. Punch your elbows straight down to the ground and into the sides of your back as you pull the weight down, and keep your shoulders depressed and down as well. Rest for 1 minute between each set. Coming up, we have a superset, standing hamstring curls for 10 reps per leg at 2 RIR, followed by reverse lunges for 8 reps per leg at 2 RIR as well. Rest for 1 to 2 minutes between each set and perform the superset 4 times. If you don't have a standing hamstring curl machine at your gym, feel free to do seated or laying hamstring curls instead. Allow the contraction of your hamstrings to feel the movement. If you're someone who finds themselves on my channel often but aren't yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can stay up to date on my new workouts, guides, and tips. As always, I would love for us to progress along our fitness journeys together as we head into 2023. For the reverse lunges, make sure to choose a weight that meets the 2 RIR, which will probably be heavier than you think. The leg that is in front is the working leg, so make sure to allow that leg to do the heavy lifting. As you step back, bring the knee on your back leg as close above the ground as possible. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed, and avoid lifting the weight up with your arms. Keeping it going with another back exercise, we'll be doing single arm double rows for 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps at 3 RIR. Find a box, bench, or anything stable to perform these with. Make sure to extend your arm all the way down between each rep and to sweep the insides of your bicep against the side of your body as you pull the dumbbell up. Point your elbow straight up and behind you instead of out to the side as you bring the weight towards your chest. Your hand should start directly underneath your shoulder as you begin and then end by the side of your rib cage instead of going just straight up and down. Avoid hunching your shoulders up and allow your back muscles to feel the movement. For my full tutorial on this exercise, check out my video linked in the description. Continuing with back and biceps, we have another superset. Kneeling single arm cable rows for 8 to 10 reps per arm at 3 RIR, followed by cable bicep curls for 10 reps at 2 RIR. Rest for 1 minute between each round of the superset and perform it for a total of 4 times. The kneeling single arm cable rows will target the back muscles, and for these, adjust the height of the cable machine so it comes to about shoulder height. Stand back far enough so you can get a full range of motion. As you pull the handle towards you, brush your bicep against the side of your body, pointing your elbow straight behind you. Take your time with these and really allow the contraction of your back muscles to power the movement. For the cable bicep curls, make sure to keep your elbows tucked into the sides of your body throughout the set to really isolate and target the biceps. Use a full range of motion, squeezing your biceps to bring your hands all the way up to your chest, allowing the strength of your biceps to feel the exercise. I did finish this workout off with 30 minutes of bliss, aka low intensity steady state cardio, but I know this workout has already been a long one, so you definitely don't have to if you don't want to. All I did for this today is walk on the treadmill at a moderate pace at a 10 to 15% incline. If you've never tried this type of cardio before and think it looks too easy, give it a go and then let me know what you think afterwards. It can definitely be more challenging than it looks like. Anyways, that's all that we got for today's workout, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out today, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you're gonna give it a go or found it helpful. I do have a free intermediate gym workout guide releasing this spring here on my channel, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you're interested in giving it a go. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a great rest of your week, besties.